Hi friendos and bendos, it's me Z and welcome to kind of a different video. This is going to be unscripted and it's the reason I'm doing it is because I'm working on other scripted videos like a analysis on Punchline as well as some Wonder Woman stuff, and because of that I'm just wanting to get a video out there into the wild, and I thought what's better than talking about something that I'm very passionate about, which is Batman, specifically my hopes for Batman in James Gunn's new DCU. So I have a few points here that I'm just gonna, go through in order and then discuss them because I'm just so excited. Like, I think I'm more excited for Brave and the Bold than I am for the Batman Part 2. I mean, I love Matt Reeves' The Batman. It was so good, but I just think what the Brave and the Bold can accomplish is so much more, and I'm just so excited. The first thing that's really exciting me is just how fantastical it's probably going to be, right? Like, this is a Batman in a wider DC universe. The last time we got a fantastical Batman was in Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, as well as was it Batman Returns? Yeah, because I mean, Penguin is kind of fantastical. He's not super fantastical, but like we haven't gotten even like a Penguin type villain, since those movies, and then Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze. I mean, they're so cool, right? And I think a more fantastical Batman with larger than life rogues, with larger than life rogues is going to be so interesting to see in live action again. I mean, we've had the Dark Knight movies and the DCEU and the Batman, and they've just been gritty, realistic. Oh, Batman, so gritty, and I'm just so excited for Batman. Doesn't need to be like super, light. He doesn't need to be like comedy. But I feel like Batman is much more than simply dark, gritty, realistic detective whose villains are always anarchy. And so I'm really excited for that. That's my main reason for my DCU Batman excitement. And another reason is the focus on the Bat Family, right? I mean, we haven't gotten a live action Bat Family again since Batman and Robin, and that was also, not very well received, and I can see why. I mean, the Batgirl and Robin in that movie honestly sucked. Like, they did suck. But I am still excited to see the Bat Family again. I mean, we're gonna have Damian, right? Just the simple fact that we're gonna have Damian means we're gonna have Nightwing as well. Red Hood may or may not be there as well. Tim Drake, I'm pretty sure Tim Drake's gonna be there, and that's just so exciting to me. I can't wait to see like a live action Oracle. Oh my God, a live action Cassandra Cain, Stephanie Brown, Batwoman. I'm excited for so much stuff with the Bat Family because I feel like Batman's relationship with the other members of the Bat Family is something that not many people know about, outside of like Tumblr, you know what I mean, or comic fans or like comic focused fans in general. Like casual audiences don't even know that there's a Bat Family. Like at most they know that there's a Robin and a Batgirl, but they don't even know like Duke Thomas. They don't know who Harper Row is. I don't know if she's gonna appear. I actually do like Bluebird a lot. After reading some Punchline comics for that Punchline video I mentioned earlier, but that's beside the point. I think that Batman's relationship with his family allows for so much growth and development and introspection on Bruce as well as these other characters who are impacted by him. And I'm really excited for Brave and the Bold because the relationship between Batman and Robin on the big screen, especially Damian and Robin, who's so different, I'm just so interested in what that's going to do, what that's going to be like, and how's that going to affect, the casual audience. Another thing is this is kind of in the fantastical, range, which is tech and gadgets. Batman's techie. He has lots of stuff. He's super cool. I mean, DCEU had some of this. You had the Batman armor, and he had a really cool Batmobile. But like the thing about when I think of Batman with his tech and gadgets, I'm not just thinking about that. I'm thinking about the stuff that has him doing just the crazy stuff with his money. I'm thinking the Lego Batman movie. Remember the Lego Batman movie? I love that movie. he has, the scuttler and like the transforming vehicles. His Batcave is gigantic. He has everything he needs. I'm also thinking about Batman the Brave and the Bold, the cartoon, not the upcoming movie, the cartoon, which is also really good. I'm thinking about how his bat emblem on his chest, he could take it off like a sticker, and it would turn out to be a ultra sharp batarang that he threw that one time. He also had a laser sword in his utility belt. I thought that was so cool. And like it's like funny, but it's also works. It's because it's Batman, right? And I just want to see him pull out wacky garbage in the theater. I think that would be so fun. I've had it with the dark gritty Batman. I want something more, comic booky. I don't think people understand that Batman is comics. Like as much as he doesn't have any powers and he's a detective and all of his villains are super crazy. In these stories, there are also these larger than life elements that I love. And third, I think is going to be very important because I think if you're going to have all these, I don't want the Joker. I don't want the Joker. We've had Joker in literally every live action Batman adaptation. Actually, literally every Batman adaptation except for Beware the Batman. I think, like literally except for Beware the Batman, I don't think we've had a single Batman focused adaptation without the Joker. And honestly, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of the Joker. No matter how he's presented, whether it's pure clown comedy, whether it's anarchists trying to send a message, whether it's whatever the garbage Suicide Squad was peddling, you know. I just don't want to see him. Honestly, the Joker's gotten really boring. He's gone super overexposed. I think the last time in like the last decade in comics that he was like good was the War of Jokes and Riddles, because Tom King was so restrained using the Joker, he was important for that one arc, and it was a flashback arc, and it was fun, and then he kind of just didn't do anything else. He wasn't important for anything else, and honestly, I'm fine with that. He really is not needed so much. We've had so many stories with the Joker. I mean, literally every other recent run aside from Tom King's run, Snyder's run, Tynion's run, Zdarsky's run, the Joker has been a main player, and he's just been doing the most. He's just been doing the most. And it's like, shut up, Joker. We don't need you that much anymore. Please stop. We get it. You want to blow up Gotham City. You've taken it over like 10 million times right now. Okay, it's over. It's done. I want to see some underused villains. This is a next point that's kind of spawning off of the previous point of no Joker. I want underused villains. Again, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Clayface, but not even just them, like I want some deep cuts, I'm not even like Kite Man or Calendar Man, I'm thinking the Eraser, Clock King, and they're just so interesting because they make such fun stories. I'm thinking the Ventriloquist could make a great villain, and I'm honestly excited for the Arkham show, right? Because remember, there's an Arkham show being developed for the DCU, and I just think that if we're doing that, we have such a great opportunity to look at all of the villains. James Gunn, he has made such use of underutilized villains before. Like in the Suicide Squad, like I love the Polka Dot Man, and Ratcatcher 2, and Peacemaker. I mean, I think that the Arkham show is going to be great for showcasing, more underutilized villains. Kind of like Gotham. Though I didn't watch Gotham, I know it had, more underutilized villains. I know they had a Scarface episode that one time. And I'm super interested in seeing them in this new universe, because without the Joker, you're going to have to get creative, you know what I mean? Like, Riddler's my favorite Batman villain, but even he can take a little bit of a break if it means I can get, my Penguin, who actually uses like penguins walking around him, or Man Bats or Killer Croc or Solomon Grundy. I think they'd be cool too, and I'm just so excited for that. And really, my final point is cool storylines. I want cool storylines to be adapted. I don't want the basic. I think the basic detective stories are fun, but like again, right now, what we need is something larger than life, The Batman kind of adapted Zero Year, and I really like Zero Year as a story, and I think the Batman adapted pretty well for its gritty, realistic tone. But I'm thinking, if they do the Riddler, warm jokes and riddles, and don't focus on Joker, focus on all these villains coming together to do a war. I'm thinking Everybody Loves Ivy. That was a great story. Let's see what else. I'm thinking even Damien's introduction arc with like the Man Bats all over the place and Talia al Ghul. I thought that was super fun. I think that Batman has so many interesting stories to tell, and focusing on simple, gritty, realistic Batman fighting the Joker is not what we need right now, especially since we've got it so oversaturated. Really, I mean, I really want to see a story about Batman. Ooh, Batman Killing Time. Batman Killing Time. Another Tom King comic. I love Tom King comics. But that's beside the point. Batman Killing Time, it was more focused on Catwoman and the Joker, pulling off a heist, and Batman trying to stop them. And then this guy, The Help, one of Tom King's new characters, he's okay. He's an okay character. But it was The Help versus Batman versus Catwoman and Riddler, and it was super fun. And then we found out that Clock King, William Topman, the Clock King, was the mastermind behind it all. He was the narrator, and he was the one who planned it all out, and he just escapes, and it's so fun because like you kind of read it back and you're like, holy shit, like this works. And I really want to see like maybe an adaptation of that, but since we're going to be focusing a lot on the Bat Family, maybe we can do some fun Wayne Family Adventures level, all the Bat fam, coming together to do something, Joker War. As much as I dislike, the Joker again, it had all the Bat Family coming together and doing fun stuff. Failsafe arc again also had Batman and the Bat Family coming together. Well, no, they didn't come together. They fought each other, but they did come together in the end. And I just think all of these ideas are so fun. I'm so excited for Batman and DCU. I really want to see a more comic accurate, more fantastic Batman. I want to see Batman interact with all these heroes, and I think it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. This has been Z, Friendos and Bendos. Again, I'm working on other videos right now. Just wanted to get this out. I want to know, what are your thoughts on the DCU Batman and his potential? I've been seeing the Superman set leaks. They look really fun. They look really good. But I'm not going to discuss them until the trailer comes out because, let's face it, I don't think that set leaks are enough to make a fully formed opinion. I've been seeing lots of people complain about certain choices in set leaks, and it's like, come on, guys. Come on. They haven't even put in like the post-production stuff yet. But anyway, this is Z signing off, and I'll see you next time.